Hey everyone, this is the early edition this week of This Week at the Theater. It is March 10th, and this is brought to you by the Sacramento Area Regional Theater Alliance, which is SARTA. We can be reached at our website, sarta@sarta.com. We've got a few things going on this week. Oh my gosh, mask mandates have been lifted. But we're going to be okay with that because we're just going to move forward and be safe out there. If I'm going to the theater, and I am, I'm going to still be wearing my mask because social distancing isn't so much of a thing. And there are still folks out there who may be in various states of vaccination. So keep yourself safe, folks, okay? Let's be smart about this reopening thing. So let's see what's going on this week at the theater. There's a few things that we need to do. First off, I want to say thank you, a really big thank you to Elio Gutierrez and Richard Falcone for coming and chatting with me last Saturday evening on our community comments show. They came to us to talk about the Sacramento BIPOC artist group, and it was quite fascinating. So if you were not on for that feed, you can find it on the SARTA Theater's YouTube page now because it's been uploaded, and listen to what's going on, looking at issues around artists in communities of color. It was fascinating, and I just want to thank both Elio and Richard for coming and giving us such a wonderful revelation view of what's going on and what some of the issues are in the community. They'll be back again. We already decided we were going to do some more things, so stay tuned for our community comments shows that are going to pop up. I'm always looking for artists out there, communities, theater groups that want to share their information on this venue. So if you have that time and we can make that happen for you, I would really love to chat with you. So let's go right to our special events. We have a few. Do you have a current headshot? Are you looking fabulous in that last picture you had taken? Theaters are opening up and auditions are happening, so you need those resumes and headshots. SARTA is sponsoring a headshot day. It's going to be March 20th at 2 o'clock at the Ghost Light Theater in Stockton, California. SARTA is far-reaching in that way. So we're back. Join us for our headshot day with our amazing photographer, Leonard Rowe. He's always there doing the headshots. And word on the street is you'll be able to purchase some 8x10s right there on the spot because he's bringing his printers and everything. So you'll be able to select your best look and take an 8x10 home for yourself. March 20th, we're getting close to, time for events. Maybe you want to get a nice picture of yourself for Mom for Mother's Day. This would be a good time. Get those really good headshots. All right. Check out the SARTA website or the SARTA Facebook page for more information and how to sign up for your time to come and get your headshot done. Do you fancy yourself a playwright? Well, we have a Playwrights Collaborative that meets via Zoom, and they also have a Facebook page that you can go and join to get more information on this, and you get to hear fellow playwrights and see how to stage readings, and the Playwrights Collaborative can help you in your creative process. They sit together and will read each other's plays and critique and give input on that. If it's a work in progress, if it's an idea that you've got that's been milling around for a while, check in with the Playwrights Collaborative. They would be able to help you maybe bring that not only out of the brain and onto paper, but maybe up onto the stage. They've invited a lot of very successful playwrights there at different times, so you may get to meet and hear from other people who are doing the same sort of activities that you're doing. They have their staged readings, and then some of them have actually gone on to theater productions, which have been just wonderful. So they have monthly Zoom meetings. Again, Playwrights Collaborative, and you can find them on Facebook. Join the group so you can get the links for the Zoom meetings. And I love how they wanted to remind us that daylight savings time ends on March 13th. It's time to spring forward, people. We've still got that great kickoff event that's this Saturday at a Volcano Theater. I've been telling you for the last couple weeks, get your alien costumes and greatest space looks ready, because they're going to have a costume contest and raffles. It's going to be a potluck dinner for a season kickoff at the Volcano Theater Company. So contact them for more information for that great event. All right, now that you've gotten those new headshots, get ready to go out for auditions. So coming up, we've got auditions for Sarah, Plain and Tall. This is an adaptation directed by Alan Schmeltz, and it's going to be out at Sutter Street Theater. Auditions are on Sunday, March 20th, so you've still got some time to, get your resume together and get all prepped for that. It'll be at 7 p.m. at the Sutter Street Theater Annex in Folsom. They're also doing auditions for The Play That Goes Wrong. I can't wait until this actually gets produced. I'd like to go and see it, because it sounds wonderful. The audition date and time for this is this Sunday, March 13th at 7 o'clock. March 13th at 7 o'clock. And you also have to bring proof of COVID vaccination to the audition, and masks are required. So bring a headshot and resume if you have them, along with your COVID vaccine card and your mask, and audition for The Play That Goes Wrong. Sounds like it will be quite fun. We've got a lot happening in Now Playing. So let's take a look at what's going on there. I know they were supposed to open on March 4th, but they had to postpone the opening weekend for Tipping the Velvet. COVID is still a thing, folks. They had several of their cast members come down with COVID. So after a week of quarantining and retesting, everybody's negative and ready to get started. So Tipping the Velvet, presented by the Green Valley Theater Company, will open tomorrow night, the 11th, over at Big Idea Theater on Del Paso Boulevard. For more information and your tickets, please go to the Green Valley Theater Company website and purchase your tickets for Tipping the Velvet. Another amazing play opening also tomorrow night at the Woodland Opera House is The Hunchback of Notre Dame. That one will be playing from March 11th until April 3rd, which is wonderful for me because that means I'm going to get a chance to see it. And it's got some amazing singers in it. I know some of these people, you're going to be floored. It's going to be amazing. So get your tickets, if you don't already have them, for The Hunchback of Notre Dame. Also opening this weekend, Black Point Theater presents The Children over at the Wilkerson Theater downtown at the R Street Complex. They're playing March 11th through April 10th. And they've got some Thursday shows, Thursday through Saturday shows, and a couple of Sunday matinees. So lots of times for you to be able to get down and see The Children by Lucy Kirkwood. RTAA, which is Roseville Theater Arts Academy, is presenting The Little Mermaid. And they've got plenty of performances of this. So get those young people, or those young at heart people that love this show, and take them, because their performances will start tomorrow, March 11th at 7:30, and run through March 26th. Beauty and the Beast is also another tale as old as time, if you will, and it is the Disney version, and it's going to be presented by the Davis Musical Theater Company's Young Performers Theater. So they're running this show from Saturday, March 12th through April 3rd at the Gene Henderson Performing Arts Center in Davis. So make sure you contact Davis Musical Theater Company's website so that you can get your tickets to Beauty and the Beast. Opening tomorrow with a gala starting at 6:30 and curtain at 7:30 will be the Cemetery Club. This is presented by Blue Mountain Players. So Cemetery Club is a comedy by Ivan Minchell and is directed by Vicky Hinkle. And it will be playing through March 26th. Still playing over at Sutter Street Theater is Urinetown, the musical. I love the poster. It's a very funny show, and if you haven't seen this yet, you still have another week because this one is playing through March 20th. You're in town. This will be the final weekend for the Laramie Project. This is presented by City Theater at Sacramento City College, and they're going to do a simulcast of this also, so you'll be able to see it virtually also if you haven't had a chance to see it at the theater. So time is running out now for you to see the Laramie Project. Sutter Street Theater is running through March 20th, so you have another week to go and see this. Gore Vidal's The Best Man. This is Friday and Saturdays at 8 p.m. and Sundays at 4 p.m. for those matinees. And it's been getting great reviews. They've added a few extra shows for this. So go to the Sutter Street Theater website and check to see if you can still get tickets for The Best Man. Chautauqua Playhouse is presenting Deadlocked. This is a season with a thriller. It's directed by Roger Hootman, and it's starting tomorrow, March 11th, at the Playhouse, and it will run through April 10th. And the performances there are Fridays and Saturdays at 8 p.m. and Sundays at 2. So if you haven't been to the Chautauqua Playhouse, it's a really nice facility over off of La Sierra at the community center. So it's $23 general admission, $21 for seniors and students and SARTA members. And if you're a SARTA member, make sure you let them know that so you can get your discount. Tickets at the door are $25, so buy your tickets in advance so you can get a great deal and a great seat to see Deadlocked. Sierra Stages is presenting Tiny Beautiful Things. This is its 13th season. Sierra Stages has been around for a while now. And this is based on a book by Cheryl Strayed and adapted for the stage by Nia Vadarlos. It's going to be at the historic Nevada Theater in Nevada City. So again, these historic theaters in these lovely, lovely places, take a drive and go see some theater. This is playing from March 4th. It's already opened, and it'll be playing through the 26th of March. So you still have time to go see Tiny Beautiful Things. Now playing at Davis Musical Theater Company. Wow, just when one closes, another one opens, right? You're in town. Yes, you heard that right. I did say it before. Sutter Street's got it, and now Davis Musical Theater has it also. This one is playing through March 27th. So if you didn't get a chance to get up to Folsom, maybe you can get down to Davis to see it. Pardon me. At Theater in the Heights, you can go see the production of Private Lives by Noel Coward. We have a couple of classics in here right now. We have Gore Vidal, we have Noel Coward. So their performance dates are Fridays and Saturdays from 8 p.m. Started on March 4th, and it'll be playing through the 27th. Sundays, they have a 4 o'clock matinee. All tickets are $15. Tonight through March 13th, this is going to close this weekend. You can go see the Sacramento Theater Company's presentation of August Wilson's Fences. If you didn't have a chance to see this show before, or you don't know anything about it, you can look this up. They did a movie of it, and Denzel Washington stars in it. It is powerful. I would highly recommend you going to see this. We have some of our most stellar, amazing local actors in this. August Wilson's Fences. This is the final weekend, so make sure you get a chance to see this amazing play. An Iliad is being presented at California Stage. This is by Lisa Peterson and Dennis O'Hare, and it is based on Homer's book, The Iliad. It will be playing, it's already playing March 4th, but it will run through April 3rd, so you've still got some time to get in there and see An Iliad. Oh, that was a lot of now playing, but let me tell you what's coming soon, because we've got some really cool shows coming up. This one I thought was really, really fun. If you've never seen a performance by James Wheatley. You absolutely need to do this. This is called I Remember Yesterday, and I'm going to go to my script right now because I want to be able to share with you what this says. I Remember Yesterday examines the impact of homelessness on a family and highlights the complexity of healing from repressed wounds. In this story, we are presented with a reconciliation that provides long overdue closure. It stars James Wheatley, James Ellison III, B.J. Nash, and Taylor Celine Vaughn. It's going to play Friday, April 15th or Saturday, April 16th. So you have time to get your tickets now. And I'm just excited because the filmmaker is this young lady here, Imani Mitchell. Imani is an actor, a filmmaker, born and raised right here in Sacramento, California. So this is local talent at its finest, folks. Most recently, she directed a production of Pipeline at Celebration Arts and currently serves as a member of their board. If you've never gone to Celebration Arts to see some of their performances, there is, again, some powerful theater being put on here in Sacramento. In 2019, she founded her film company, I Am Studios, and wrote and directed her first film called Whirlpool. And that's now available, by the way, on Amazon Prime. We're not kidding. We have serious talent here. Imani created I Am Studios with the mission to employ and support talent of color and showcase stories that represent the diversity and complexity of the Black experience. So, I Remember Yesterday. Get your tickets for that now. I have a feeling they're going to go quickly. Everybody like an old-time radio show? Well, Sutter Street Theater always does the old-time radio show, and they're always so much fun. I used to always listen to a production called Prairie Home Companion, and it was like a radio show on the radio that was being broadcast. So the second Saturday of every month, they present Folsoms Old Time Radio Show using original scripts from old time radio shows read by the Sutter Street Theater actors with live sound effects. So if you never watched anything like this, it's fascinating too, because they're making all the noises that go with it. Also, the musical stylings of John Wilder and the old-time radio singers. The program for March 12th will be Our Miss Brooks, National Cleanup Day, Richard Diamond, Private Detective, Lonely Hearts. So join them on Saturday, March 12th at 4 o'clock for a step back in time. And it's only $10 at the door. A good deal by any stretch of the imagination. The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe is going to open on April 2nd. And it will run through April 24th. On Saturdays and Sundays, they'll have a 1 o'clock matinee. And for reservations for this one, you can go to SutterStreetTheater.com and get your tickets reserved for The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Godspell will be opening March 25th and will run through April 16th at Sutter Street Theater. It'll be playing Fridays and Saturdays at 8 p.m. and Sundays at 4 o'clock. The Games Afoot has opens March 25th and 26th and will play again April 1st and 2nd at 7:30 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday matinees at 2 p.m. on March 26th and 27th and April 2nd and 3rd. This is a mystery, a delicious murder mystery as they put it, The Games Afoot by Ken Ludwig. Coming to Celebration Arts through the Macbeth projects will be A Midsummer Night's Dream. Personally, this is one I can't wait to see because I love that play so much and I want to see their version of it, their imagination of it. This will be directed by Kimberly Marshall, who is their artistic director. It'll run March 18th through April 10th, and the tickets are on sale now for this. This is a Celebration Arts Presents Midsummer Night's Dream. If you want another good murder mystery, get some Agatha Christie out. Sierra College Theater Arts is presenting Murder on the Orient Express. This will run from March 25th until April 9th. So check in at Sierra College Theater Arts for your tickets for Murder on the Orient Express. Rent will be playing at the Harris Center Theater. This show is going to run April 1st through the 10th, and Falcon's Eye is the presenting theater company for it. This is the 15th season for Falcon's Eye, and they always present some amazing shows. So if you have ever enjoyed any of the music from this, I would highly encourage you to go ahead and get your tickets for Rent at the Harris Center. That concludes all of those openings, closings, and coming soon. So let's look at workshop section. And I do like to advertise these too, because our craft of theater is all about learning, and we're constantly learning something new. So these workshops I've shared with you before. One of them is already closed, but we've still got one that's coming up. These are put on by the Woodland Opera House. So you'll be going to Woodland for this. Space is limited, so register early. And remember, if you don't register for these classes, they may not be offered. So if you're interested, get in there. This is a one-day workshop focused on stage combat, presented by Drew Sutherland, and it will be held on March 19th. So go to the website for the Woodland Opera House for more information and your opportunity to enroll for teens and adults, the Stage Combat Workshop. That's about all I have for you today. I just always want to remind you to either follow us here on Twitch, follow us on Facebook, come to our website, sarda@sarda.com, where you can look around and see what other things are coming up. We're still working on putting together a scholarship program for our youth group division to help more children enjoy the wonderful world that is theater. It's so expressive. It really brings a person out of themselves, and so many children can benefit from this. So SARDA wants to help with that, and if you'd like to help SARDA with that, you can also donate and say, I would like this to go to the scholarship program, and we will designate your donation for that purpose, and we will appreciate you for it and thank you profusely. I always ask at this time, if I've got anybody out there watching, do you have any questions? My crack SARDA volunteer is hanging on to the chat section, and she can let me know if there's anything going on. Nope. We'll get you eventually. You can talk to me. I love to talk, as you've noticed, okay? All right, guys, if there's no questions, then I'm going to say have a great week at the theater. Go see a play, and I'll see you next time. Good night.